Hello, hi everyone. Once again, this is Crescent, and today our focus now is on the lies and false promises of this world. I want us to focus more to get to know what does the world tell us. Of course, they tell us many things. So I will start by asking some questions. Um, do you like being lied to? My question number two is, have you ever lied someone? Or if you've been lied to, or if someone lies you, how do you feel? What's that feeling that you get? Um, so for me, I see like one of the prominent lies that this world or universe is telling us is that the world's promises of happiness are false, and actually a false promise is a lie. It's a real lie. So because when someone tells you what's not there, that becomes a lie generally. So having different secular cultures, we have many philosophies that have been coming up about life and happiness. So for me, I can try to get, so when I just sat down and I researched about most of these philosophical life things, and then cultural beliefs, and then I just combined all of them. I just summarized them into one way, whereby this way is like, uh, the meaning of life is to get what you want, and the more you get of what you want, the happier you will. So generally, like considering all the secular things, considering all the cultures here and there in the whole world, I've come to find out like every person, if you meet up, the most of the young people I've met, and I've asked most of these old men and women I've met, and I've asked all of them, tell me that happiness is actually being happy, like getting whatever you need in life to make you more happier. But I want you to put a question mark there. Let us see this one person whom I try to find out more about, like when he was still living in this world. This is this cool guy called Jesus. Um, so Jesus Christ, naturally I see him like when he came into this world. Generally, he also wanted to be like us. He wanted to live well, like how human beings of today live. He wanted to enjoy, to go to beaches, the best beaches ever. He wanted to own good things, have big mansions, maybe play football, go for soccer, go for basketball, like have all these sorts of things we have. Maybe it's a Friday and maybe it's going to enjoying for parties, and maybe going to casino halls for different activities, different games. I think he also wanted to be like that. But generally, this guy didn't actually do it that way. You see, even when he was actually around, he also got lied. Like he was lied to by different people, because different people actually lied him. I remember in those days of Lenten, in those days of fasting, when he went up the mountain, he was lied, but then he didn't stick on that lie. So generally, he had many things to do, having that divine power and human power, and out of everything, out of whatever was happening in this world, Jesus made a decision, and he was like, I don't want to base on uh, what the world is actually taking up. I think I have to base on what uh, my father wants, and that is actually the Father in heaven. So Jesus could have actually chose to live the kind of life we actually want to live, but he just chose to live the way how his Father in heaven wanted him to live. And so, doing this, it was not because maybe he had some other powers from where or where, but it's a choice that he came up and he made. So he just made a decision on his own, having considered different things. So, uh, so now I would actually love to basically ask, like, just where you are. I would like ask yourself, like, ask yourself these questions, like, um, uh, who are you? Like, who am I? Who are you? Who am I? And what am I here for? What are you here for? I mean, in this world. And what matters most in your life? What matters most in your life? Then what matters least? Having considered all other matters, maybe leaving other matters constant, what matters least? So as you reflect upon, I will just leave you with this quote. Me, generally, generally, I'm never happy when I pretend to be someone I'm not. I will never be happy. Therefore, I actually call upon actually everyone, like, why don't you uh, give it up just now? Get out of your comfort zones. Just get up. Get out of your comfort zone today and face the world. Choose to face the world. I know you can make the world a better place to live in, because it's actually me and you. Like, when we combine our hearts, our minds together, we can make this world a better place to live in. Not a world of agony, not a world of mistrust, but a world of trustworthy, whereby you have to trust someone. And this calls me like to actually tell you, don't base on what the world is telling you. Don't base on the false promises that maybe people have told you. Don't base on different things, maybe your pastors, or maybe different groups, maybe your friends, or maybe your peers have told you. But just based on only one thing, just only one person who does not lie us, and that is Jesus, that is God. That's the only person who can never lie anything towards us. So get out of your comfort zone today. Let's bring all our trust in God, trust in Jesus, and the world will be a better place for you to live in. Thank you very much. God bless you. Bye.